Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Version 2 video. That is the Gym 2, and I got a match here for you with Red Wolf Vion again. And if you guys don't know, we've been playing a good few matches with him, and I believe we even have him with Taru, because Vion did have a match with us on Discord. You know, he invited people like, hey, who wants to play? And then, you know, Taru answered it first, and then later along the line I came in, and we'll see how we can do. At this point, Taro has left, and now it's just me and Vion. Vion is in the EZ8 weapons rack. Pretty good amount of weapons on that suit. However, it's very slow, so it's very easy to take out if you get swarmed. And I am the Gym 2. The Gym 2 was a ranked match reward. It wasn't a clan suit. It was a ranked match reward. And I remember way back then, I believe I was climbing up C-, and I managed to get first place in the ranked matches on you know, they took a group of individuals, right? And then they put them together. And yeah, whoever got first place got the best reward, right? And the best reward was that you would get all I think it was all three levels of the Gym 2, which would be 300, 350, and 400. Maybe not a third level, but definitely all the levels of the suit. And the Gym 2 can be a pretty nice suit to have, just a pretty good general unit, where you use the bazooka or the Gym 2 beam rifle. The Gym 2 beam rifle was pretty disgusting to just kind of juggle people, and especially because you can build this suit to have some pretty decent melee damage. You know, it can kind of be a mini Mark II at this cost. You know, if I don't get if I don't get shot by the Gosh's hyper hammer, clearly not hitting me. And it's funny because in Vion's version of this, which I'll link to the description of this video, or maybe just Vion's channel so you can go check it out. His other stuff, right? But even in his perspective, the hammer gun missed me. So yeah, that's fine. But the Gym 2 was recently, I say recently, it's been like, what, maybe a year by now. The Gym 2 was buffed to have the ability to use the harpoon gun, because of it having it in the Unicorn OVA series, right? So now it has the harpoon gun. The harpoon gun is a pretty devastating weapon. It lacks the blast radius of the bazooka, and but it does have really good damage, and it has a shorter cooldown time between each shot compared to a bazooka. And it does do, you know, ballistic damage. So it can work pretty well for this suit in terms of just trying to get a stun and going up for melee, right? So yeah, we'll see what we can do here. And as you guys already saw, we did double team, I believe. No, we haven't double teamed yet, but we did spawn in, just me and Vion, and we're going to see if we can hold off the enemy team and hope our team spawns in from behind. Now, unfortunately, I think they spawn at D, which I guess is fine, technically speaking, because they did spawn a little bit early. I was kind of hoping they would spawn on F, and kind of like just right behind them. But it's fine, because if we just hold out for a little bit longer, we did take out two enemies, the E3 knocked and the Gasha. We have to wait for our team to come from behind. And while we notice that they're coming up, we're going to go ahead and double team the Dom single cannon, my bad. And the Dom single cannon can be a pretty disgusting leg-breaking suit. Also a clan reward suit, I believe, at one point. So yeah, we're going to try and get rid of him as fast as possible so we can continue focusing on the rest of the team. Because they do have a pretty good setup. They have the Gelgoog Stutzer, which is a pretty mean limited mission general that they had last year. They have the Pale Rider Cavalry, which is a pretty solid general unit as well. The Gasha, as we mentioned, has a heavy stagger and pretty nasty melee. We mentioned they did have an E3 knocked as well, and of course that has some form of stealth with jamming. It can be pretty nasty for our supports, right? I don't believe we have any kind of anti-jamming going on here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fight the Gasha. We're going to go ahead and almost kill him. As you saw there in the little chat log in the bottom left, somebody did disconnect. I believe the Dom single cannon. Now, I don't know if this was on purpose or not, because it's a pretty close match, and they still had around 4 minutes left in the match to win it. So maybe, I think it might have been just a normal kind of disconnection where, oh hey, the game fucked up. Well, it looks like I'm out, right? That's happened plenty of times before. I even had a few videos on little meme videos, I guess, where I'm just playing the match just normally, and oh hey, yeah, I disconnected with full bars. That's cool. So I think that was on accident, or maybe just, you know, the game getting him out. So I guess you can say it was on purpose on the game's part. But we're gonna go ahead and plant a bomb. Me and Vion are very low on health, so we're gonna see if we can just try and because you guys can see that they planted a bomb on our base. We're too far away to go try and change things, so we're going to try and counterplant. We need to capture their point on E to try and make it better for us to be aggressive on their side. and then we're going to go ahead and plant. Unfortunately, the Pale Rider Cavalry came in. He's going to go ahead and finish off Vion because Vion's low on health. And since I'm a pilot, yeah, I left my suit. Yeah, he's going to see me. And unfortunately, I'm not very nimble playing as a pilot. I do manage to dodge roll a few shots, I believe. But yeah, eventually I'm just going to get shot, and yeah, I'm dead. The bomb plant for the enemy team did not get them too far, however, because it was a early base bomb. If you guys don't know, at the later, I believe at the 2-minute mark, you will get more points for the bomb plant. And since they planted early, then you get too many, right? So we're around tied up. So let's see if we can spawn back in. And I think around this part, Vion noticed that the Ifrit Noct or the Gelgut Stutzer was attacking people. They're attacking their own teammates, which is kind of iffy, you know, because they're winning, technically. So I think as soon as I spawn in, I get to see the tail end of that. And me and Vion were very confused on why that happened exactly. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the Ifrit Noct here. And then around the corner, here comes the Gelgut Stutzer. And yeah, you see, he did his rocket punch, right? And he got disconnected. So that must have meant he was fighting him or other people attacking them, because you can't just get disconnected from attacking a teammate once, right? Yeah, we did get rid of the Ifrit Noct, and yeah, me and Vion were just confused because we just witnessed that happen. And you know, Vion said that he was attacking him beforehand. So now the enemy team is down by two teammates. And thing is, they're winning, so we don't know why exactly that guy committed to attacking his teams. But anyway, we do have to catch up still. The bad part is that the enemy team will have, I believe, a boost in stats, or at least in defenses, because of them being down by 2 men. So we're going to see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and go for an aggressive push here. The enemy team is pretty good. They do have, well, one of them is pretty getting a lot of help from latency, you know. Yeah, we're gonna try and go for a big push here, try and cement our placements. We're gonna fight at least 3 people here, it looks like. Yep, still got hit by the Gasha, even though I did dodge roll. Left open here, teammate decided to back off in the back there, which is fine, I guess. You know, they didn't want to get in a close quarter situation with a bunch of suits that can try and fight them, right? More easily, because the enemy team does have again really good suits, and we don't really have too much for generals. It's just me and the Gem 2, which is a very basic unit, and the Goof Flight type, which works a lot better when it's not in close range, when it's, you know, it has a bunch of open areas to fight the enemy team, right? So we have less than a minute left, and of course we're rushing to try and get some kills. And I believe the enemy team, they will split up, which will help us immensely. Alright, that's good. There's the gotcha. Shoot the gotcha a little bit. Not gonna. Oh, there we go. Number 5 killed him. Our second support, the Sniper Custom. And hey, there's the Noct. I believe Vion's gonna go help finish up on the other front line that's going on, and we're gonna go ahead and try and deal with this Ifrit. We know that if we both get these kills, it will end the match. So we're rushing to get these kills. I flub up the tackle, and he's coming. Got the stun. Nice. And he's almost dead. He's trying to tackle to save himself. He tackled a little bit too early. And yeah, there we go. We managed to get the kill at the end there. And we just barely managed to win that. So yeah, good works all around. And we'll see what we did for this match in the Gym 2. Mission completed. And let's see. Vion did really good as a support unit. And I did get top assist on my team with the Gym 2. And we did both praise the enemy teammates that were left on the enemy team because, yeah, they stuck around, right? And hey, second place, 3-3. Not good, doing too well. Again, latency was not really kind to me that match in regards to fighting some suits like the Gasha. But I was, you know, kind of just doing my job. Just typical general stuff. It's not the best stats I've gotten at 350, but, you know, I'm fine with it, right? I was helping kind of push a line going on. You know, I had Vion backing me up. I believe I had the... either Alma's Zaku 2 or the flight type helped me at one point. Maybe the Sniper Custom. But yeah, I helped set up stuff for us to finish off enemies. So I'm fine with that. And yeah, it's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section how you feel about the Gym 2. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And, excuse me. I think it's a pretty nice suit. You know, it's very basic, but it can get the job done. Sometimes you just need a one of those generals that can kind of just push a line, just get a stun, cope for melee, and hey, if you got a teammate around you, they can help finish up anything that you're not good enough to fight. Like if you're missing multiple weapons, but sometimes you just need that suit to kind of just get going forward, right? Kind of start establishing things, like I said. And of course, it is capable of doing some pretty good damage. The Gem 2 beam rifle on this suit is pretty disgusting if you know how to juggle. Because because of how the way it overheats, it does only if you use it 2 times in a row, it overheats pretty much. But using those 2 times, you can practically just stun somebody with a beam rifle. Of course, with beam rifle at low cost, there's hardly any beams to go around. So some people don't really buff their beam defense, right? They'd rather buff ballistic. So yeah, that's what I did. Is I with the beam rifle, the Gem 2 beam rifle, just get a stun, neutral swing, back up. If I got a teammate, well, yeah, they can probably help me with that too. Get another shot in, and hey, go for a downswing combo. Yeah, I can do a lot of good damage. But yeah, that's going to be it. And hey, if you guys ever had a problem or some kind of match that was like this, where the enemy team disconnected, and that somehow maybe it was looking like a very iffy match, and because that happened, you guys managed to win, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, that'll be it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.